New technology for implantation. Implantation of bone tissue. Safe customized implants can be created. This is on Sputnik News. I just saw a video of an Israeli company that can make bone and, for example, to reconstruct a person's face if need be. And they can manufacture the bone in the lab. Can you imagine? But this is having to do with bone implantation and how to forego infections. Scientists at the Tomsk Polytechnic University found that the use of an additive manufactured through methods allows for creation of custom-made implants without endangering the lives of patients. Their coating with silver and calcium phosphate nanoparticles hinders the growth of bacteria. So that's what the secret of this is. This modern coating, silver and calcium phosphate the nanoparticles stop the bacteria from growing. According to experts, rationally fabricated scaffolds, that's what they're called, with complex porous structures have several orders of magnitude larger surface area than monolithic biomaterials. Now this is all very scientific, of course. So the implant area increases, the area that the bacteria can infest also grows. In this case, the probability of deterioration of the patient's condition increases a lot, which is confirmed by the observations of the microbiologists. And this may cause a bacterial biofilm to form on the implant, causing life-threatening complications, such as sepsis. So the result of the studies were published in the journal Applied Surface Science. It's part of the research process. Scientists have evaluated the activity of pathogenic Staphylococcus aureus cells, which reduce the efficiency of the surgical implants on 3D printed porous titanium alloy matrices, the scaffolds that is, coated with silver and calcium phosphate. And the results, they said, have shown that the scaffolds coated with silver and calcium phosphate nanoparticles in a certain concentration stop the bacterial growth. This is according to the senior researcher at the Physical Material Science and Composite Materials Center, School of Chemical Applied Biomedical Sciences, Maria Surmenova. Scientists noted that at the moment there are no implants in the domestic medical market made to fit the patient's size. A standard graft may cause discomfort for the patient, for example, when walking. That's the standard graft. It's also an additional risk on the operating table, she said. She explained that during the installation of the normal long bone graft substitute, it's necessary to adjust it to the patient's size, to remove unnecessary elements, that is, cut the length of the wires, saw and polish the cuts. Can you imagine? This increases the risk of metal particles entering the body, which can lead to complications. Customized implants will help reduce the likelihood of infection during the surgery and reduce the duration of the operation. The experts say that it's possible to create an individual implant with the help of scaffolds using one of the technologies of additive manufacturing, electron beam melting, EBM. The method will help not only to optimize size of implant, it'll also define its structure and the shape to contribute to better intergrowth of the bone tissue. So the scientists believe that the method of surface modification with silver and calcium phosphate may be of great interest to doctors and engineers, as there are no complete analogs of this research. Sweden is interested in the Tomsk scientist research. Equipment of foreign colleagues and experience of Russian scientists together, they say, can solve a common problem, the creation of implants tailored for the patient and improve their surface properties using 3D technology. The scientists are now working on the development of a new low modulus alloy porous scaffolds. Those are the things that they put in the implants on the bones. In terms of physical and mechanical properties, they are more similar to bone tissue, and they have advantages over other metals used in implantology. So the authors of the study continue to search for new ways of surface processing and modification, creating composites with maximum spectrum of biocompatible properties. God forbid. This is very major surgery on the bones, as you can imagine, these implants. Terrible. All right, so at least they have a way of minimizing the infection, thank goodness. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.